Time right now is 8:47. We're going to switch gears here. Capital One Arena is getting a major upgrade. The home of the Wizards and Caps is set for a more than $1 billion transformation, along with a 20-year extension of the Capital One naming rights. The reimagined arena will feature a new exterior, expanded entrances, and transformed concourses too. It looks pretty cool. You're looking at some of the renderings and videos here. There will also be a new Visible, giving fans direct sight lines into the arena from the concourse level. Plus, new bars and a food hall stretching along the F Street side of the building. The transformation is expected to be complete ahead of the 2027-28 NBA and NHL seasons. So joining us now is Jim Van Stone, the President of Business Operations and Chief Commercial Officer at Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Jim, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Terry. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, so let's get right to it. This project has been underway since 2024. What else can fans expect to see and experience when the transformation is complete? It looks really neat.
I think once we're finished, it's going to be a completely brand new building from the event level through the roof. We're expanding the building on three sides of the building. We're moving into Gallery Place. So it really is going to be a transformed venue, a brand new venue in the heart of Washington, D.C., and something that really represents our community. And, we couldn't be even more happy. Yesterday, we announced our 20-year naming rights extension with Capital One. It'll be 30 years of naming the building Capital One Arena. So we're really excited about it. As you know, a big hometown bank and hometown community organization. And, we want to be the pride of downtown Washington, D.C., and I think everything that we're looking at is really built on the fan experience and the fan engagement. And, I think we share with our partners at the district and the mayor's office of revitalizing downtown D.C. and really connecting the National Mall through the convention center on 7th Street. So we think we have something in the making that the entire community is going to be proud of.
Yeah, so let's talk about the location of the arena. It's in the heart of downtown D.C. Chinatown's right there. So how do you see this project really fitting into the broader transformation of that area?
I think we're going to be a big catalyst to it. We're really excited about it. We have incredible neighbors. I mean, the National Mall, the Convention Center, National Portrait Gallery, so many different restaurants and retail spaces. I think more to come, from that standpoint. So we think we could be a destination spot, in the heart of D.C. and really excited about it. I think, what's happening right now in the sports and entertainment landscape in Washington, D.C. is amazing with all these facilities. And we think we're going to be the catalyst. I mean, we're anticipating 250 events a year, 3 million people through the turnstiles, but we also want to make the building and the destination a 365-year programming opportunity. So we're really excited about a lot of the different things that are coming on. And more importantly, we did a lot of surveying from our fans and customers, and we wanted to get feedback from them on what they wanted to experience, as we kind of move forward. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these, different renderings, expanded concourses, more social spaces, more concessions, certainly a lot more restrooms. We don't want people waiting in their seats, and, we're hyper focused on the street to seat experience overall and making it as turnkey as possible for the guest.
So something I thought was really cool is this visible idea, the idea that when you're walking around, you'll be able to see the fans and see the arena, really. So that's one of the coolest things I've seen. But beyond these big visible changes, what are some of the smaller upgrades or features that fans might not expect but will really notice when they come in?
I think the one thing is we'll have double the amount of entrances into the building. So wherever you're arriving in the downtown area coming to the arena, you're going to have an easy access to get into the building. I think the other piece that we're doing is adding a significant amount of vertical transportation and escalators and elevators going from 11 to 22. So we want to make it really easy for people to get, into their concourse spaces, get to their seats in a more seamless fashion. And then we're going to have brand new seats by the time we're done with this also. So, I mean, we're looking at every type of position and experience that you would see in the building and really improving that overall for the guest.
All right, Jim Van Stone, thank you so much for joining us, the President of Business Operations at Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Looks really cool. I know fans are very excited.
Thanks, Terry. We're opening up. Our first event is Garth Brooks. We announced it this morning on September 18th. We have 2 shows on the 18th and 19th. So we're opening up in a couple weeks.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. Good to know.
WUS